The 1985-86 college basketball season marked Joey Meyer's second season as head coach of the DePaul Blue Demons. Meyer relentlessly pushed his players in preparation for the season opener at Northern Illinois. A rejuvenated and inspired DePaul club attacked the Huskies with a level of intensity reminiscent of the great DePaul teams of the early 80s. When the Redbirds of Illinois State visited Rosemont in early December, Kevin Holmes and Dallas Comegys were the stars on the horizon, as DePaul pounded its downstate rival for 40 minutes. Freshman guard Terrence Green typified the new breed of enthusiasm that sparked DePaul to a 4-0 record as the team headed south for a showdown with the Houston Cougars. The shootout in Texas was supposed to be dominated by the legendary Phi Slamma Jamma crew. However, senior co-captain Lamone Lampley took matters into his own hands, posting 19 points, 7 rebounds, and more dunks than the Houston players combined. When unbeaten Georgetown invaded Rosemont on December 21st, it marked the third straight year these two nationally ranked powers squared off with perfect records on the line. While the Hoyas prevailed this time, the national TV audience was treated to another splendid display of athletic ability.
Come on, Rod, get moving in, Rod. Get moving in. Shoot over there, Marty. This side.
Confidently in command of the DePaul helm with more than 18 years of experience as a Blue Demon player, assistant coach, and head coach, 36-year-old Joey Meyer rallied his 11-man team in one of the most satisfying seasons a young coach has ever experienced.
Good team right here now. Good team right here. Come on, Marty. Good team now, right here. Good team now. Come on, Cappy.
That was right in front of me. I didn't see it. 3 feet away. Keep running the ball. Right. Let's mix it up offensively. 4, 5, stepping out. Let's mix it up and then throw right into the stack.
Following 3 straight road games during the Christmas holidays, the Blue Demons eagerly returned to the Rosemont horizon to launch the new year with a 7-game homestand, the longest in school history. Wild about one of the nation's premier basketball programs in the last 10 years, DePaul followers have fired up the team ever since the Blue Demons made the switch from Alumni Hall to suburban Rosemont in 1980. In the 17,500-seat arena located just 15 miles from the Lincoln Park campus, DePaul has ruled the floorboards. 90 of 99 games played at the Horizon have resulted in Blue Demon victories, leaving opponents with the feeling that they just paid a visit to DePaul's own version of the Temple of Doom. Chicago, the centerpiece of the Midwest and home to pro teams in every major sports league, turned its attention to CBS when the network presented the 1986 NCAA Tournament Field.
Virginia, who made it to the Final Four in 81 and also in 84, the fifth-seeded team, and DePaul, by virtue of their win yesterday over Marquette, finishing at 16-12, get into the tournament field, the 12th seed.
The Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina was the site of DePaul's first-round tournament contest with the Virginia Cavaliers. Despite being in the middle of ACC country, the Blue Demons took the action to Virginia and controlled the game's tempo. Crashing the offensive boards, the Blue Demons repeatedly out-hustled and out-fought their surprised opponent.
I've been wondering why. Still somehow I believe we'd always survive. Now I'm not so sure you're waiting here. One good reason to try. But what more can I say? What's left to provide?
Next up, the elimination of the Oklahoma Sooners.
You think that maybe it's over, only if you want it to be. Are you gonna wait for a sign, your miracle? Stand up and fight. This is it. Make no mistake where you are. This is it. You're back to the corner. Wondering why it's here, the moment is now, about to decide.
When DePaul advanced to the regional semifinals of the Meadowlands, it was confronted with the formidable task of challenging number 1 seed Duke. While DePaul's season ended that night, no one considered the players anything but winners.
No, whatever you do, I'm here by your side.
In the final analysis, the 4 Blue Demons who enrolled at DePaul in 1982 and managed to fulfill a lifelong ambition of playing major college basketball did more than just beat all odds. They had a major impact on a program that prides itself on winning with dignity. Tony Jackson came all the way from San Francisco and developed into a 3-year starter at the off-guard position. Kevin Holmes, a native of Los Angeles, who ended his 4-year run as the all-time leader for most games played in a career with 123. Lamone Lampley, a skillful shot blocker and shooter from the south side of Chicago, who served as a co-captain in his superb senior season. And Marty Embry, a native of Flint, Michigan, who emerged as a team leader in every sense of the term and led the club in rebounding as a senior. For more than 44 years, the head coach of the DePaul basketball program has been a Meyer. First, it was Ray Meyer, who guided the Blue Demons for 42 glorious years. His first superstar was the legendary George Mikan. Joey Meyer excelled, playing under his father. Dave Corzine sparked the reawakening of the glory years in the 70s. Mark Aguirre, the school's all-time leading scorer. And man of steel, Terry Cummings.